Okay. All right, here we are. We're back playing Taiji. This game is fantastic. This is an indie puzzle game. If you haven't seen part one, click the link in that corner over there. This is basically The Witness, but it's 2D, and we played a whole bunch of it last time. And I'm excited to sink my teeth in a little further. Where are we going? Let's just go in a direction, find the next area. Wow, this is a really long path. That brings me all the way back here. Is this... Ooh. These are certainly designs. I see. Do I do this one or that one? Let's just start wherever. Is this the beginning of this puzzle stretch? Who knows? I definitely don't know. Okay. We've got some binary. Okay. We've got like a 7-bit string here. Do I add them? Maybe I add them. First guess. Well, okay, hold on. It's probably not just going to be the top one, and it's probably not going to be just the bottom one. This was the top one anyway. If I add them, then that's super annoying, right? Okay, right. So this becomes a 0, this becomes a 1. And then we add here, and then there's a 1 here. Like that. We don't add them. Do we multiply them? We don't multiply them. Do we, does one of them... Okay, so basically it's XOR. That's the one. Lots of zeros and ones. Got a bunch of pillars here. Now what? There's a 0 in the middle. What do all of these guys mean? This is the same as the one down there, but now there are a bunch of zeros in the middle. I mean, let's try the same thing. That worked. Okay. Now, I see that there are dots as well. So maybe this functions as like a bit flip? Maybe? So instead of this, which is what we had before, maybe we do this? That seems to have worked. Okay, so now let's add the 2 and then flip the bits that have a 1 there. So at first we had, this is what we had, but now we flip this bit and this bit and this bit. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. What about a Hadamard Kate or a C-Knot? That's definitely not what's going on here. But that's cool. Give us more. Can I get some quantum, please, in my, Can we do some quantum information technology? Ooh. Already done that. Did I start in the middle of the binary stuff? No, there's more binary stuff. Maybe I started at the end of the binary stuff. Okay, so it seems like it's still an XOR. This is an XOR. So as long as there's a 1 or a 0 in the column... Sorry, as long as there's a 1 in the top or bottom, but not both 1s or both 0s, then on. There are also these guys. I'm not sure if these are like red herrings, the little tombstone thingies here. But, there we go. Ooh. What's going on here? How do we interpret this? Oh, they're just on top of each other. I understand. Okay. They're just, if you like took this guy and like pulled it up a little bit, then we would see this situation. Okay. All right. It's gotta be said, lack of visual clarity, not the most clever spin on a puzzle. When you accidentally do the bit you weren't supposed to do the first. How am I supposed to know? I mean, at the end of the day, that's what happens with an open world. When it's like open world, open exploration. How am I to know? Okay, I guess we don't see the middle of the 0, the little open space, which implies that there was a 1 covering it. So, ooh, hello. Okay. Ah, there's just more. Okay. Are these on top of each other now? Is that... Do I do the same thing that I did before? That appears so. Ah. This has changed. Hmm. So, this operation is not commutative. What does it mean? Also, why? Oh, whatever. Hmm. I mean... No. What's going on here? What's going on here? Backwards? How am I meant to interpret this? Why has this happened this way? What? Okay. Alright. Let's not read into it too far. Let's just be everything. No, it shouldn't. The rules are different. Oh, hold on. So there were dots on the left for all of these guys that I did before. And up here now, there's a dot in the middle, which I guess implies that if the leftmost dot, if the dot refers to the side of the bit string that is on the left with respect to actually putting in the solution here, then I guess the implication is that this is where this side starts and this is where this side starts. And then they're flipped now. So now this is where this guy starts on the left and this is where this guy starts. So it should be 0 because it's the same thing but flipped. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so this guy and this guy, this guy and this guy. No, these two though. And this guy. Okay. Try to interpret this. Oh, it's the same thing but frontwards and backwards. Oh no, okay, it's the same thing. It's this thing starting here and then this thing starting on the other end. So 1 and 1, 1 and 0, 1 and 0, 1 and 1. There we go. And then we have yes, yes, no, yes. Why is there... Well, okay. This guy is... Hold on. This guy is off. This guy's on. This guy's off. This guy's on. Oops. All right. 1 and 0. 0 and 1. 1 and 0. 0 and 0. So that guy's off. 1 and 1. 1 and 0. There we go. And then 1 and 0. Okay. All right. Ooh, hello. We done with this section already? What? Also, what does filled in 1 and 0 mean? Okay, well, let's start here, shall we? We have a 0 and a 1, so that's probably on. Unclear what this is saying. Maybe it's a 0 in one direction and a 1 in the other direction? Let's skip that one for now. 1 and a 0. And then this guy with itself. 1 and a 0 there makes sense to me. And then... I guess it should be symmetric, right? No. There we go. Okay. We did it, chat. You deduced what they meant earlier? Yeah, but it's less clear in this context what's going on. All right. We did it. we got another bonfire, campfire thing going, which is the easiest one of those that we've had so far. Like, hands down. I'm not sure what these guys mean. Again, I don't know if they just put stuff in the environment just to like mess with you as like extraneous information, but oh, it tells you the rule. I see. This just explains that you want to light it up when it explains that it's an XOR operation. Okay. All right. So we did the other thing first before we actually got to the tutorial. And then this informs us of the operation that we ended up intuiting earlier. Okay, cool. All right. So the other thing first? Okay. MS Paint will unironically be useful soon. Has MS Paint been ironically useful up until now? It's not super duper intuitive. Ooh, is this the start? Is it tall is on? Tall is on, short is off. Okay. All right. Okay. We got a pseudo, well, I don't know which one looks more like a menorah, but we have to intuit based on the, okay, so this one's short because it's shorter than this one and this one. So these two are long. That one's short. I think this one is long. Okay. And then we just follow the lines. Fantastic. Okay. These two are long and these two are long. This one seems simple. Menorah. The trees have become Jewish. Okay. Where do this go? This opens the gate, and then does it take us to a puzzle? Does it matter where we... Ooh, I would like this checkpoint. How do I get there? Do I have to go behind the thing? Might have to go behind the thing. Okay. We missed one up there. We'll find it eventually. That'll be fine. Okay, and we want to use the fast travel system so that it actually shows us the pattern on the map. Okay, great. All right, okay. It's got to be said, these last two areas have felt a lot easier. Oh, it's the length of the branches. Okay. Felt a lot easier than the parts that we did earlier, no? Okay, so this one is long of these two, and then these guys are longer, and these guys are longer. Okay. This feels like a Dora the Explorer exercise, no? Okay. That seems long. That seems long. Unclear. Alright. Okay. Interesting. I guess this guy's a lot longer than this guy, right? And then this guy seems a lot longer. Wow, I'm very satisfied to finally understand what the actual puzzle is, though. I could not for the life of me figure out what it might possibly be earlier. Ooh. Okay, so we go into 3. It looks like this one's probably the longest of these. And then let's start in this direction. I mean, that guy's definitely longer, but do I count these? Do we do like this situation? Question mark? Maybe. That seems reasonable. And then here we go right, left, and then here we go left. Orchard. Orchard area complete. What? It took me so long to get through the rest of them. Okay. This side longer here, and then here. I guess it's this side, and then this side, and this side. And then here, this seems longer, and then right here, and then left here. Okay. Nothing sus about the random trapdoor on the ground. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Cool. Ooh, what's going on here? I see shapes. But what do they mean? Ooh. What do it mean? What do this mean? Okay. It's still just on or off. This one on? Oh, maybe it's rotational symmetry. Okay. As long as it satisfies the pattern, it doesn't matter which one you're actually doing. So like adjacent, 3 of them have to be on, all of them have to be on, none of them have to be on. I was wrong. It doesn't work if none of them are on? That's interesting. Oh. But what does it mean? Okay. I mean the same. Oh. I see. Here, it's lit up. And so that tells you, like here, it's not lit up. Yeah? And so it's like the inverse of where the yellows are gets lit up, maybe? Like here, let me reset this. So it's pink. Sure, that doesn't make sense. Because here, it was lit up white in the middle. Here it was lit up white in the middle, and for the same pattern, we had to make these guys white. Oh, here, okay, it's right. It's lit up pink in the middle, and so, no, okay, it checks out, okay. So now we want to make, if it's, you want to make the pattern with the golden leaves have the color of the middle, basically. Okay. Easy clap. What's going on? What's going on here? Ooh. What am I looking at here? That one just works, right? Ah. Okay, the rotational symmetry now suddenly plays a role. Where am I trying to get to? Over there, maybe? Uh-huh. But this isn't turned. Oh, I want to connect them up so that I have like a full running connection. Oops. Okay. Okay. I am at the over here. What's going on here? Is this a different type of puzzle? No, this is a type of puzzle. Oh, but now it's got 8-way. Oh, it's got to be a corner? No. What? Oh, I can turn on the middle. Oh, I see. Okay. What do the corners mean, man? Oh, that remains off? Okay. Ooh. This guy's on, which means that all of these... Oh, this guy is... No, that guy's on. So if this is off... There we go. That works. Okay. So these guys are still like orthogonal. Right? Like there's no relevance of the... Yeah, okay. Just making sure. So this guy, that's one on. This one on, one on. Well, it's the same thing. Okay. Alright, okay. Ooh. Oops. One and precisely one of these must be on when I do this. Okay. These two need on. These two need one to be on. Oops. These guys need one to be off. There we go. Okay. Alright, weird. You didn't finish the first puzzle of this zone? Well, alright. this guy needs 2 adjacent to be on. There's only one way for us to do that, so let's do that. And that means that this guy needs 3 adjacent to be on. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Because this would expect all 4 sides to be on. Maybe. And this would expect all 4 sides to be off. So these guys would expect all 4 sides to be off, but here we can't actually do that. Oh, I see. Okay. So herein lies a complication. This guy needs 2 adjacent to be on, whether we turn it on or not. There we go. Okay. So now this is activated. What's going on over here, by the way? We haven't done this yet. This will open the gate. I feel like I'm skipping around all over the place, but such is the way of things. Okay, if this guy is off, we could turn him on. And then now all of these are satisfied, I believe. This guy's off. If I turn this guy... If I turn both of these on, that means that these have to be on, which means this one has to be off. It don't work. But why? Okay, so this guy expects 1 orthogonally adjacent to be on, which it is. This guy expects all of them to be on, which they are. This guy expects 1 to be off. There we go. Okay. I briefly thought that it was implied that adjacent cells that were off of the board are automatically off. Just in case you forgot, you can middle mouse to mark cells. Thanks for the tip. Okay, this is different area. We don't want to go there yet. Okay, so now I can power stuff up. And what do I want to power up? That's the big question, right? Could power up stuff over there. Could power up stuff over there. And then this. Okay. This is on now. Yay. Ooh, okay. We know how to do these puzzles, right? This is the contiguous area puzzle like that. Ooh, they're blue now. This is on. Okay. So, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 9. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 would do it. There we go. Ooh, okay. Mixing and matching. I gotcha. Okay. So we want... Well... This would work. But then we need this to be off. So this doesn't work. Oh, and this is for right. I'm such a dingus. Okay, so this guy is currently... Oops, no, sorry. This guy is satisfied. This guy needs 3 adjacent unless it's turned off. But I can't give it 3 adjacent activated squares. And this guy still have 4, so I need to turn it on. But if I turn it on, then it needs to have 3 sides. So like this needs to happen. So like this needs to happen. But then the issue is that I figured it out. That one puzzle took me so long. I don't know why my brain just could not figure it out. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so same thing but with 3s now, huh? That's probably fine. Okay, that one was way easier. That was painful to watch. Hey, sometimes you just have a brain fart, man. What can I say? It happens. So, off, off, off. Boom. Okay. One, Law, that was pleasant to watch. Thanks. Which one are you saying feels a little like Tower of Hanoi? Because I haven't gotten that impression from any... Is this maybe like a code for like a warp that we have to put in? You think? So we need 8. We need 8 to be on. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, for example. Did that do it? No, I did not have that one on. I'm such a silly, but now these two aren't right. Okay. Oh, this guy works if I do this. So I can just do this now. That was easy. This guy is definitely turned off. So we need exactly 1 orthogonal to this guy to be on. Oh. That means that this guy... Wait. If... Okay, that means that this guy has to be on. Because we can't make this guy off, because if it were to be off, we would need this, but we're not, only one of them is allowed to be on. So we'll turn that on. We'll turn these guys on, because that works. Why not do that? Now, we need precisely 1 of this guy to be on. But then how do we get the 3? How do we get this guy to do what he's got to do? What do you mean? Only 1 of them needs to be on? Isn't that what, Oh, it's off! It's exactly the opposite of what I said, right? It's 3 of them need to be on. Because this guy is off. Same for this guy. 3 of them need to be on. Hold on. In this situation, I'm just looking at this guy. This indicates that 1 of them... 3 of them need to be on, no? Why don't 3 of these need to be on? Hey, I made this, only unironically. Hi, Vander. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. You made this puzzle? Or are you the dev of the entire game? Or both? In any case, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream. You made the whole game. Oh shit, man, that's what I love about every time we play any of these indie puzzle games. The dev just makes a cameo in the chat, except for most of the music and a few puzzles. Wow, super hype. Well, it's a fantastic game. I'm enjoying it tons. I haven't played The Witness. I've played similar games that have been influenced by The Witness, and I've been having a great time. Overall, ambiance fantastic, learning curve. I mean, I just happened to stumble into the first few areas that I did. I started at the bottom left and went clockwise, and it was a lot rockier at the beginning than it was at the end. I had very few testers who hadn't already played The Witness, so I checked out your first stream archive to see how it's holding up outside of that narrow niche. Ah, word. Well, the highlights are on YouTube. If you want to watch the condensed YouTube video without a lot of the exploration and stuff. But it's held up. I haven't played The Witness, but I've played games like Understand that are like abstract logic indie puzzle games. It's been a bit rough to watch. I'm glad chat's been helping you a bit. Yeah, you know, it's been bumpy here and there. I need the whole thing or else it's useless as a test. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Well, I hope I've proven an adequate litmus against the rest of the general non-witness literate populace. It took me forever to fucking say that. I have to know whether you took 30 seconds or 5 minutes. That's fair. That's fair. That being said, for this puzzle specifically, okay, so this guy indicates that I need 3 of the adjacent tiles to be active. This guy would seem to imply the same thing, right? However, it doesn't work for this guy, and I'm not sure I understand why. 2 seems to work, but why doesn't 3 work? What's going on here? Am I taking crazy pills? You missed a rule definition. Oh, of course I have. Where can I find the rule definition? Wow. Okay, so the rule is just you have to have the number, like it's the gold pedal that's the important rule, and then if you don't have enough squares around it, that's the, you know, it's not that you need to satisfy the purple pedals having like 3 of them be deactivated. You just need to have, it's the positive condition that's like the important one. That makes sense. So I need exactly 1 of these to be off, yeah? This guy, that makes this work and this work. Let's turn this guy on. 2 of these need to be on. Wait, 2 of these need to be off. I remember what I just said. 2 of these need to be off. This one certainly needs to be... Sorry, what do I need? I need 1 of these. I need 1 of these to be off. And I need 2 of these to be off. This guy, of course, doesn't work. There we go. Nope. What's wrong with me? 2 of these need to be off. This guy can't be... Okay. I can also make 2 of these on. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We got a little flustered, but we're back, chat. Okay, so we can either have all of these on or all of these off. Either work. Let's see. We can either have all of these on or all of these off. But these have to be mutually exclusive. Okay, so whatever this is needs to fit. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, because this guy, all of these need to have the same polarity. They need to either be on or off, right? But there are 5 of them, and that violates the 4, so it's mandatory that we connect over to this guy, basically. So now, these 3, these 4 are all satisfied. So this guy, and this turning on, And then this guy, we did the thing. What did that activate? Ah, okay. Back to these puzzles. So these are the ones where we connect the colors in contiguous, like you can only connect 2 at once, right? So like this type of situation connects these guys, and then these guys are connected like this, and then this guy, and then this guy like that. Okay. And now the pedals. This guy on, this guy off, this guy on, this guy off. Nice symmetry there. Very pretty. So one of these, let's decide that this guy is on, in which case this guy's off. And then this guy is on. Okay, there we go. All right. We're seeing through the code right now. Everything is so clear. In this case, it's already... Everything has to be on adjacent to this if it's not lit up. And the other way around, right? Smat was having some minor difficulty. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yikes. Okay. All right. Let's connect these like this. And then we can maybe... Everything surrounding this has to be off, but then... So this has to be... Basically, this has to be the inverse of these guys, right? So this is fine, and this is fine. And then something like this? Okay. This has to be the same as these, like that. What do we connect? These guys. Ah, okay, the pedals count as... The pedals count as the... Just like the dots do. The diamonds, the colors, they connect through the pedals. So again, now this guy's gonna be the reverse. Ah, hold on. So let's turn all of these on. These guys are now connected. These guys are now connected. There we go. Okay. Did the thing. All right. Okay, chat. What's going on here? That's 4 yellow petals. How does it count? Don't ask me, dog. The devs in the chat. So here... This probably... Oh no, this works. Okay. Alright, I guess it's just the case that the... Everything off of the grid doesn't count. So, like, I expected this not to work because we needed 4... According to the gold pedal thing, we needed, like, 4 adjacent activated cells, but that's not how it works. You didn't ask how yellow 6 dots counted? All right, hold on. This guy's on, so everything next to it has to be on. That's a given, right? So now this satisfies these 2 guys. These 2 have to be on for these 2 guys. If this guy's on, that means that these 2 have to be on to satisfy this guy. Right? That guy's fixed to be on. We have to connect this to something. So the only way to do that is like this, I suppose. Maybe. This guy has to match the polarity of this guy. Otherwise, it's impossible for it to connect to anything. But I suppose it kind of does by default, right? So if we have like this, does that work? No. Oh, right, this guy. I'm such a silly goose. There we go. Okay, all right, we figured it out. So they just count like that. Okay, all right. These are all the same and these are all the same, right? I guess something with any amount of purple in it counts for the purple dots. So this guy does double duty. Okay, that's good to know. It doesn't just have to be the whole 4-petal situation. Okay, well, that means, all right. This guy can be totally off. If we got to connect this guy to this guy. Doesn't this just work? Yeah, okay. Ooh, interesting. So 2 adjacent to this guy have to either be on or off. It's either got to be this or this, right? I mean, everything's symmetric, so we can just choose for this to be off. Now this guy's off. I think we have to do this, right? Maybe. And then the question is, how do we... Hold on. How can we cut off... Oops. I didn't want to cut off the... these guys entirely. Oh! These guys are like excessively connected, yeah? It's like the issue is... like these guys are cut off from everything, but they're not cut off from these guys, maybe? I tried pretty hard to avoid optical illusions in the environment, but it was very difficult considering the perspective. That mansion, man. The whole time I was expecting... It's because of the way that the zoom out happens when you're like on the balcony and stuff, you know? I kept trying to find optical illusions, or like the ways that the... when you're in a room that the walls cut off and only preserve part of the shapes. I wanted environmental navigation to be as readable as it could be, but it'd fail in a few spots. Luckily, there's no real consequences for getting it wrong as a player. It's just like, oh, I thought I could walk there, but I can't. Fair enough. I mean, in that case, this probably doesn't... Oh, this works for this guy. I definitely thought it had to be rotationally. Then again, I've never seen like the 2 opposite petals be colored in, so it makes sense that that's not a thing. Oh, I'm such a dingus. This doesn't work. What part of me thought this would work? I need to cut these guys off. How can I cut them off? I'm having so much trouble. Right. There we go. It took me a sec. There's one spot where maybe it has hurt the experience. Maybe I should actually patch that one. Okay. Let's see. All of these need to be the same. All these have to be the same. And it has to be the opposite of... Well, okay, so these two also have to be the same. But it has to be the opposite of this guy, right? Because this has to be the opposite of this, that means that this guy can't connect to this guy, which means that this guy has to connect to this guy. And for symmetry, let's just turn all these guys on. Yeah. But then I can't only connect this to one. Ah. Can they connect to both? Okay. Okay. So the double colored petals can do double duty, basically. Why do you keep undoing your previous deductions and rethink about how to do that deduction in 5 seconds? It keeps me on my toes. You gotta be agile, you know? The power of ADHD. That's true. But also, clearly, you've never watched me play 5D chess. I'm trying to be as pencils down on the game as I can be, unless it's major issues. Don't want to become George Lucas. I think overall that's probably best for the product and also for your own mental health, right? Okay. So, these guys gotta connect. Okay, we have constraints. We have some constraints. This guy has to connect to one of these, and the other has to connect to this guy. It's possible that it matters which. Maybe let's do a little bit of that. And then these two have to both have the same... These two have to both be on or both be off, right? No, that can't be right because they have to connect to this, so that's totally wrong. Maybe... Well, no. That doesn't make sense. My thought process was this. So this guy... These two can't connect to each other because they're opposite parity. This connects to one of these. Let's say this one. So this guy's on. If this guy's on, then precisely one of the things surrounding it needs to be on. That means that these guys have to be off, right? If these guys are off, then this guy can't be... it can be on. Right. No. This guy needs precisely either one of the adjacent cells to be on or one of them to be off. If these two have to be off, then this guy can't be off as a matter of, like, as a rule, right? So this guy has to be on, but then I can't connect this purple to that purple. So I'm either completely wrong or I'm right, but there's something I'm missing. Like, one of these has to be off so that it can connect to this guy, right? So let's pick this guy as being off. Oh, this works. I see now. How could I have been so blind? Okay. Something like this works. Or like this, if you like. So this satisfies... Oops. No, it totally doesn't work. I'm such a liar. That works. There we go. This is what I meant. This works. Now I need to be able to go through. What did I do before? Some mechanics don't mesh well in the same puzzle, but there are some late game ones that use a lot of them. Hi, Flag North. Welcome to the chat. This is in response to Gordian requesting or asking the dev how tempted they were to create at least one puzzle that uses all of the mechanics. What are you considering all mechanics? David's only seen as much of the game as I have. It's worth noting. What the hell am I doing again? There's already a custom puzzle editor that people are using to make new puzzles. How? You're one square away from solve? From solche? Let's see. What do I have? Do I have this? Is this what I did? Wait, why don't I just do this? Alright. Alright. I appreciate that people like the game enough that this island utterly saturated with puzzles just doesn't have enough to be... Yeah, man. That's just how it be sometimes. Oh yeah, the art is absolutely gorgeous. No, hats off. Okay. What is this done? What am I trying to do? I'm a sucker for some gorgeous pixel art, that's for sure. Assumptions? Ooh, hello. Each one of these needs to... Doesn't a checkerboard work here? There we go. Okay. Ah. I like these. Each one needs to have one adjacent that's the same, right? Does this work? Easy clap. Each one needs to have two adjacent that are the same. Easy game. Easy game. Okay. Ah, that's where that trapdoor was. Okay, cool. Now what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm looking at this guy here. I'm trying to figure out. I guess I could just make a bridge across. Now this has stayed on. I failed to notice, chat, that this has stayed on since I've powered it. Okay. Sir? There we go. In that case, let's do a little bit of this. Oops. I lost one of you, didn't I? Alright, you come over here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I've done this in the most difficult possible way. Okay, hold on. If I get this guy... No. No. Brain. Please, assist. If I get this guy over there... Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. We can make this work. Just get this guy out of the way over there. Trapdoor like that seems really dangerous. Is it really dangerous? Because there's only like one way. And then this can happen. God bless. Okay. All right, here we are. Okay, what are we doing? All right. Yes. Okay, so this is the mechanic where you start on a starting square and then activate orthogonal puzzles that you tiles that you walk over. So if I just do like a ring, but then I can't. If I activate everything that isn't, just do one of these. Yay, okay. Let's start down here. Well, we have to turn this guy on, I guess, right? That's how it be. And then this guy has to be the reverse of everything that's next to it. Right? No. If this guy is off everything, all right. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, okay, so this seems safe, right? Because it works on this guy. This guy, we can't now activate if we want to do it this way. Fancy way the reverse. So if we turn this on, oh, but this guy and this guy have to be the opposites. Right? So if I work, but this guy is an issue. This guy has to stay off, I guess. I have to end on this guy? Okay. Start over. Let's do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Okay, we did the thing. All right. One thing I did not expect is to feel shocked that this game doesn't fly apart at the seams. But I guess that's why I released it finally. Yeah, fair enough. It's not really the tech that surprises me that it works. It's the design. In what? Oh, you meant from like a gameplay perspective as opposed to like the software perspective? Like the infrastructural perspective? So if this guy's on, I have to leave here and then not interface with any of these other three again. If this guy is off, then it's fine. All I need to do is never touch it again. Then these guys demand... So I have to turn this on. I've already messed up. We start here. Then we do a little bit of this. And then, there we go, okay. Figured it out. All right. This one seems like it just solves itself. There we go. Easy clap. These guys need to be the opposite. This guy needs to be the same. And if I start here, then naturally... Either way works for this guy. There we go. Alright. Getting easier. It's constantly on a knife's edge of just not working. The design in this game is really risky. Interesting. Just solve the puzzle 5-head. As people are just a similar kind of crazy to you, so it works out. Well, I mean... Yeah, like... Not everyone is built the same, but also, like, the target audience for any given product doesn't have to be, like, universal, right? seem to be able to follow me down the rabbit hole pretty deeply. Well, if there's anything I've learned cultivating my audience, it's that regardless of how niche or crazy you make an environment, there will be people who flourish in it. Finding a bug that adds to the gameplay is such a treasure. Can you really call it a bug then? Okay, so I need to not step on these guys if this one starts active, right? This guy's active. In that case, I need to turn either this guy or this guy on for this guy. So these two need to come on. These two also need to come on for this guy. But this needs to stay off. I can't back out of this, so this one I guess is likely. So maybe if we start here and then we do a little bit of this. Then I need to turn this guy on. Come over here. I guess I'll turn this guy off. Precisely one must be off if I do this. So then this. There we go. We did the thing. Achievement unlocked gardens. Okay, all right. That's a lot of them out of the way, right? How do we... I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Let's take the trapdoor. Okay, all right. Where's that leave us? Let's go back to the middle. Let's see how many of the things we've lit up. Okay, all right. What have we done? We've done a whole bunch. We haven't done this. Whatever this is. I didn't mean to skip over that. What is that and where does it begin? Is it over here? Is it this path? Door is just a weird aesthetic choice. Okay. All right. We'll come back to it. Maybe. What's going on here? What am I looking at? What's happening? We start anywhere in this area. What does this do? What does it mean? Would this world be if not for the purely aesthetic doors? Well, I guess okay. Let's continue the path that has been laid before us. That would make sense, right? It's just something that you want to do. I mean, let's keep doing this. Like this? No, that's not it. Like this? There we go. That did the thing. And now it's all even. Look at that. Okay. And now let's go. Oh, I see. Pillars on the side here came down. There's a time and a place to stare at doors and ponder the nature of things. This is neither. Okay, so now I guess we're still creating like the wall? Question mark? Okay, hold on. Do we do the inverse of the... Okay. There we go. That took me a second, chat. Okay. Now we continue to curve the path around, yeah? It's the fact that the door has been, or that this part of the wall has been busted open that enables us to do any of this. So I need to create structures. Oh, unless I just need to make the path, maybe. Because the color in this area is inverted? Possibly. the path needs to not be that long. There we go. Okay. Every wall is a door you simply haven't managed to open yet. What a philosophy to live by. Okay, alright. Ah, this is like the thing over over by the mansion. If a door is forever closed to you, does it become a wall? Are we allowed to do more than one? No. Also, that makes no sense. Why would that be the way that this works? Oh, it's just a spiral within the bigger spiral? Question mark? No. How does... Oh, it just needs to be symmetric with respect to, like, what's over here. Or do we need to make the spiral within the spiral? Alright, okay. We did the thing. Everyone does this side first. You're like the first streamer who had the intended experience with this idea. I'm hoping that's a good thing. Or does it just mean you've read me like a book? Am I too much of a normie? Or maybe we're cut from the same questionable intellectual cloth. It's because you turn the tiles white. And so it... Hold on. What am I doing? It's inverted now. I'm doing the white parts. So... we gotta go... Gotta start here. Go up here. Go down here. Go here. Make sure we stop at the right place. Alright, okay. So what's happened? So we came out and over and up. And then over. And so now we go back and then we just do this. Holy Jesus Christ. Okay. Plateaus! Yay! Paint? Nice try. We lit the thing. That was it. That was that whole section, huh? Took me forever. Okay. Alright. So now... okay. Well, okay, so we could do the thing in the middle. Could do the thing in the middle. Or... we could do sticks. I mean, we're here. Let's do this thing. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Lines. I don't know what lines are yet. No. Let's do the sticks. Let's do sticks, chat. Hello, sir. Want to buy a map? Ah, yes, yes. I see. It's also clear to me now. So I go underneath the tutorial area. Alright, okay, alright, okay, chat. Alright. Let's do that then. Let's go this way. Sudden case of the flu. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Let's go on a little hike. Behind the waterfall. Wait, what's down here? Ah. Oh, that's the dead end question mark? Ooh, here we are. Okay. Lines. Map reading arc, this is Dora now? To be frank, you probably would have never noticed. No, it would have taken me a while. Streamer brain, chat. I got streamer brain. You can't fault me for... It doesn't tell you what's wrong when things are wrong. Lines. 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 Now we run into something I probably would change, but I've restricted myself. We got some lines here, chat. See these lines? How do we connect the lines in the way that makes the dev happy? Is there... We can't go down there. Right. I'm guessing this is the first thing that there is to do, yeah? Maybe? There's this. That looks more complicated, if anything. Uh-huh, there's this. Also looks more complicated. All right. Still a fast travel. Okay. All right. Okay. Usually the beginning is more of a freebie, right? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Is it just that they have to have the same shape? Can it be rotated? No. We figured out what happens. Ooh. There we go. So it has to be in the same part of the same shape. And it can't be rotated. Okay, all right. We figured it out, chat. Ooh. Can it be inverted? Is that what... Ah, okay. Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. I mean, I can do this, but why? Oh, I completely understand why. It's because this isn't what the shape that this line is. It's this whole shape. So I would have to replicate this shape in this area, and the dev has made it explicitly impossible to do that because there is an odd number of squares here. And so you can't have it divided into two, like one shaded and one unshaded area that are identical. So there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's do a little bit of this. And then let's do a little bit of this. And then let's do... That don't work. This guy has to be the middle of that guy. So here I have to make them... I'm guessing this doesn't work, right? They probably can't be connected. So I can change the shape that this guy is based on... Oh, but then... Oh, right, but it has to be unrotated, right? So, there we go. The thing. It's the Galaga puzzle. All right, okay. That's pretty straightforward. If there are 3 of them, do they all have to be the same? Yes. Ooh. How's this allowed? Oh, no. There we go, okay. You have to be able to, you have to make it so that they can all be in the same shape. Tip, if you want to turn off all your marks at once, you can mark this. Ah, okay. Well, that's nifty. Weird. The one at the top of this lower area? Nobody's solving that one first. Okay. So what are we doing? We want a shape that we can replicate. Okay, well, my go-to... Oh, they're right. That doesn't quite work. Because they all connect to each other. Easy clap. Okay. Ah. This guy has to be off. This guy has to be off. Did the thing. Let's go into the warehouse. Okay, more puzzling. Ah, now they're okay, okay. All right, I was worried about requiring this one, but everyone seems to get it. So maybe it's fine to keep it in the chain. Seems okay to me. So I can't turn this one on because then this black guy couldn't have it satisfied, and also if this one was on, this guy can't have it satisfied, so this has to be off. Which means basically like this is set in stone, more or less, right? So there we go. Okay, let's turn all this guy on. And let's turn all this guy on. That doesn't work. There we go. Easy clap. There's only one of this guy, so what's the point of him? Oh. But why? Ah, it can't... Different colors can't have the same shape. So there's an exclusivity rule as well. Okay. Okay, I'm with you. So in this case, we have this is like a demonstration of that rule, right? Okay. All right, okay, that's fine. Is this allowed? No, this is allowed, but... There we go. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Can two share the same... It's unclear, right? I can't add anything here. Because that would mean... That would be like an impossible thing for this guy to see back here, right? That doesn't work. How? Ah, the lines, the sticks are in a different place. Okay. All right. Okay. So okay. I see what you did there. All right. Okay. How's this one possible? Let's see. So this shape needs to be... What? Like the location... So I guess... Okay, so if we turn this on, then this has to be in the same place in the overall shape as this guy is. So we have to do a little expounding like this. And then this works, but we have to change this guy and this guy. So we do a little bit of that. Okay. All right, we got there. We got there, chat. Anything else in here? No? Doesn't look like it. All right. Okay. Where do go now? We just go? We already did these, so. All right. What's going on here? Toxic Sludge Factory. Right, okay, so we're back to what we thought might have been the tutorial puzzle. Okay. No, that doesn't make sense. Aha. This doesn't work. Oh, they need to not be the same shape as each other. Part of the same unit. Whoops. This doesn't make sense. Because this guy doesn't fit this guy. We'll get there, chat. We'll get there. Have I made a dumb... Okay. I got there. I got there. Keeping this one unwired, I think, keeps enough of that second fake out that I liked without players actually doing things out of order too badly. No way in heck anyone getting this first. Alrighty. Okay, what do we got here? Single on. I mean, this would be cool, right? The only issue is, how could I possibly make... okay. This is a bit of a problem. Okay, so if this is on and the thing underneath it needs to be off, then these guys need to be off, full stop. Right? That makes sense. They can't be the same shape as each other. I remember that. Still can't be the same shape as each other. Aha. Okay, okay. So, what we need to do is find a shape for these guys to fit in that's different than the shape that these guys are going to be in. Okay, I can either turn this on or off. If I turn this off, that means these two have to be on. And then... that doesn't work, right? So I need to separate these two. I can't. Okay, so I think this has to be on, and either this has to be the shape or this has to be the shape. There we go. Got there. Okay, it's just, if you recognize it as three of the same shape, then all right. Okay. Cool. All right, warehouse. More puzzle, please. This one's a diagonal. It could mean that it's only worried about, like the diagonal elements instead of the orthogonal elements. It could mean that there's rotational symmetry. It means that there's rotational symmetry. Okay, there we go. All right. Wait, does it actually... Oh, it's in the, right. It's in a different spot. Okay. It's just any rotation. But then... Okay, so I guess maybe the flat horizontal ones set like this is the shape, and then the diagonal ones have the option of being rotated with respect to that. I'd like to see one where... It's a weird puzzle. What's the point of this one? I guess to show that you don't have to have them orthogonal. That's the only way to do that, right? No, I keep getting the wrong chirality. Wait, what's wrong with me? Ah, it has to be the only way that it can go. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, so here I'm guessing this has to happen. And then these can be whatever. Oh, wait, weird. There's only one way. That doesn't work. This must happen. But then, how do I do this without disturbing? Ah! Why don't I just not turn these on? That doesn't work. You know what I mean? Why don't I do this? That doesn't work. You know what I mean, though. That seems like one assumption that I had that I've now relinquished. I just gotta figure out how to solve it. Maybe? I totally forgot that that was how this worked. Something like that. It's symmetric, so it doesn't matter if I do top or bottom. So close. I think. Maybe. I mean, oh my god, chat, that took me so long. Okay. Wow. Alright, we got there. Ooh, oh, okay, it's the outside. Where do I want to get to? Over there? Over here? I've been up here. Okay. What am I doing? What is the implication behind any of this? Do I just redraw what I want it to look like? Is that all? Is that all? It'd help if I made the same shape, probably, huh? Oh, I keep pressing R as well. What's wrong with me? Alright. Okay. I see. Cut there, chat. Okay. All right. Ooh. Or this. Whoa, what's over here? Ah. That's compelling. More puzzle. There's a whole bunch of puzzles over here. Okay, okay, okay. All right, one at a time. One thing at a time. All right. So. Gotta link up some dots. Can we do that? Can we do that, chat? Can't quite do this. Can't do this. Like such as? Yay! Okay. Ooh, hello. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. Alright, okay. So it took me this long to understand, like, the structure of these sub-areas. Where... just, like, the way aesthetically that you combine... the mechanics in sort of little sub-areas that are, like, thematically similar. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Redwire means it's totally optional. It does, doesn't it? I've been doing a lot of the Redwire stuff. Well, okay. Do we... how do we keep moving along? This is a Redwire, right? I am interested in seeing some of these puzzles. I want to get down there. Hey, Mr. Devman. I'm stuck. I don't know. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know how I just got stuck or how I got out, but apparently that's a thing that can happen sometimes. Okay, all right. So I probably want to get down there, huh? We'll come back in 100% later, maybe. Right now, I just want to finish this area. And then... There we go. Okay. Now let's run all the way up there. Is there an exit? No, that's not. Yeah, it is kind of hard to parse like the visual information of how things are connected sometimes. All right. There must be a better way. But right now I'm just gonna run all the way around. I probably should have used the fast travel, but and it's possible to solve this in a way that all routes work. Maybe. What have I done? Where am I going? There we go. Okay. Aha! Got where I wanted to. Ooh. Crazy hand tree. Okay. All right. Here we are. Okay. So, at least this shape needs to be a rotated version of this shape. The fact that this is here is kind of annoying. I guess this kind of works. But now I run into an issue. Oh no, these two need to be exactly the same. There we go. Okay. These can all be rotated. So this looks fairly nice. This looks fairly nice. Now I need to be able to... Ah. I see the issue maybe. So what if we did a little bit of this? And then... It doesn't work. It's close to working. Also, oh, they're in this different spot. Ah, that's, hold on. That's important to note. So this guy's on the end. And this guy's not. But what do this mean? I think for the rotated ones, they still have to be in the same spot relative to the overall shape, right? Like this, yeah, like these two, well, okay, they obviously don't fit right now, but yeah, okay, these two don't fit right now. All right. So, how can I add? The only way that I can add something... If we did this, then this would mean that these shapes are the same now. I think? Yeah. And that gets us kind of close to this. This rotated is in the right spot. It just needs to... It's a bit of an issue now because these guys don't match. If I... That doesn't work. Can't really make this shape bigger because this guy can't grow if I make the shape bigger this way. I feel like I'm so close. Unless, can I do maybe like Oh no, I can't connect that shape to this shape. Maybe next game will be 3D if this somehow starts selling more. Fast travel's OP, it's balanced by that you forget that there's fast travel. No, that's fair enough. I'm such a dingus. Alright, figured it out. Oh, come on, man. It's so obvious. Oh, it's so obvious. Okay, so I gotta make these shapes match up. What's the minimal way that I can do that such that they're in the same position? Well, I have to add these references. This is the minimal way that I can do that such that they're in the same position. The only issue with that is that I can't give this guy the same shape. Right? Because to do that, I would need to like add stuff here. So maybe what we need is a good old-fashioned plus sign. Like that. So that takes care of these guys. Now we just have to figure out how to make the other guys work. Oh, jeez. Now, this guy fits... It totally doesn't. Now, this guy fits this guy. This guy fits that guy. There we go. Did the thing. Did the thing! Okay. Alright. Ah! Final puzzle! Okay. Alright. So same deal. We need to take a union of the already filled in flat guys, right? So boom, 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 boom. At a minimum. Oh, and then this guy goes so ham. This guy goes like, and then like that. And then we gotta make this guy with this situation, right? And then this guy, oh geez, and then we gotta add these in here. And then boom, 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 boom. Right? Well, the rest of the puzzle kind of solves itself. Okay. We did the thing. All right. Okay. So that was the mill area. How did I... All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Huzzah. Oh, wait. What's going on here? We haven't done this yet. Have we? Oh, I didn't realize that there was... Oh, this is what that activated down there. I see. Okay. What do this do? Good progress. And now you know about these horrible minus signs. So we can do the middle now. Although there is this isn't red, this is yellow. So don't we need to do this? Suppose I could have red wired those, but it's kind of important. All right. Well, if the dev says it's important, you know. What if we do a little bit of this? And then a little bit of this. What if we do a little bit of... Ooh, wait, what does it mean? Because this is a thing that we can't add. Ah, it means that this must be true. Okay. But then... How does this work? What? Oh, this doesn't need to be on. Oops. Ah, this isn't rotationally symmetric. I need this. There we go. Okay. Excuse me, sir. That can't be the same as this. That can't be the same as this. This 7-cell puzzle has been proclaimed to be one of the hardest puzzles. Damn. Like, this doesn't work. Oh! They're in a different rotational position with respect to the shape compared to this guy, I guess. I kind of solved this one on accident. I feel bad about that. But where... I'm a little confused. Because I don't recall, and maybe this is just me, but shapes being allowed... Like, why... Oh, is it because it's a symmetric shape? Like that these 6 guys are in? I didn't know people thought this one was that hard. That's the reason, right? It's rotated. All right. I need to move on. Okay. I don't know why I thought that would just do it. Wait, which ones don't work? Oh, it's because whites and blacks are the same shape, which is of course super unkosher. It's rotated with respect to itself. Well, okay. This guy's like this. I could add to it. And now white and orange work. Now all I need... hold on. There we go. We got there. We got there in the end. Okay. This guy needs to be in the middle. So, I mean, these two need to be in. And then either this or this are in. Let's say that this is in because for this guy, these need to be off. Right? And then... How do rotate Tetris? Oops. It's rotated the wrong way. I'm such a silly goose. Wait, but then how... If that's the case, then this needs to happen, but then these aren't the same shape. Which is fine. There's no other way that I can connect these. Am I making a silly assumption? I made the opposite. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. This is like the minimal, It's to be on, but that can't be on. This has to be off. So this is the only way that so this has to be off. All of these definitely have to be off. Right? That makes sense for these to be on and these to be on. Why is there no... Wait, this just works. Why? Why? Why did that take me so long? Okay, all right. Oh, geez, there are a ton of these. Holy butts. So this is the shape that needs to happen here. Okay, Tetris rotation skills. Please. Okay, the Z, you can rotate. Oops. Opposite way. Wait, what? This way. Ah. No, that's not how that works. It needs to be... Because, I mean... Ah, for this is the same reason that the other one works. Because it's rotationally... symmetric with respect to itself. Okay. Alright, okay. Ah. I was hoping that would work. What's happening? Oh, it's because the locations of these things, of the symbols with respect to the overall thing, don't hold up to rotation, whereas they do in the others. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I didn't think so. But there's no... Ah, okay. Similar reasoning. Similar reasoning. Okay. All right. Admittedly, people missing this little house is not exactly on purpose. Okay. I guess maybe some aspect of like the rotational symmetry stuff is really necessary for like later on. Oops. Ah, it's in the wrong location. How could I have been so naive? How are we gonna get out of this one? So this is a thing. This needs to be in the nose of the overall. What the butts? There's a lot of unused real estate here. There's not a lot that I can or probably should do with it. I mean, this, like, what I've got marked right now is fixed, right? Because of this. In fact, these are also fixed. As far as I can tell. How would adding more help? Ah. I've made this mistake before, by the way. Okay, so let me do like exactly the opposite. And then maybe this? Okay, the rotational symmetry is the same. That's the theme here, is the rotational symmetry. Okay, this is on. Oh, this is on, but this is off. So we can't do the rotational brouhaha, right? Ah, but it's important to remember how... There we go. It's important to remember the Man, I really tunnel vision on like, okay, they have to be the same. Like sometimes I make the false assumption that they have to either both be on or both be off. Okay, all right. We got there. Okay. Man, is there any reason that I shouldn't be able to finish the mansion now? Because I still have no idea. Gallery now? I don't know. That word doesn't mean anything to me. Unless you mean the art gallery in the mansion, which people told me I couldn't do before. Have I... Should be completely doable now? Have I gained skills that enable me to do that? Oops, this is the wrong way. Also didn't use the fast travel, but that's fine. Going for all areas first, huh? I guess so. I didn't mean to. Okay. Left to right. The others made more sense left to right. Ah. There are bits in the... Okay. Okay. If you... I've been exposed to the skills. If I gained them is up for debate. Okay. Wait, so... these are like not so subtle, maybe... instances of other mechanics that are like built into the puzzles, right? Like the flowers, eyes of the owl, these diamond thingies. So the diamonds are the ones that we connect. Now these threes, are those the ones that, like the pips? Is that what the threes are? Like, is this 3 pips? You know what I mean? Like that, and then this doesn't work. 3s are 3s, I suspect. Like pip 3s. So there's no other. Like we have to connect these, right? And then, like this guy, we can connect to one of the 3s because it works that way. 3 is 3. Definitely not a 4. Thanks, Jet. Looks done to me. Oh, I forgot that you could connect the areas with the pips. My bad. I didn't mean to reset that. All right. Let's do the inverse this time, I guess. Oops. No. How did I do it before? What's wrong with me? These guys. These guys. This guy has to be a 3. Right? There we go. Okay. Alright, okay. Owls. So this guy, like if it's on, then everything needs to be on. If it's off, then everything needs to be off. This guy, this needs to be the opposite of these guys. And this guy needs to be the opposite of these guys, right? What are the owls? They're like the 0s and 1s. So that's probably not it. There are the... Does it mean that there need to be 8? Is it like a number 8? Or is it 2 adjacent? Well, what other mechanics were there again? My hope is that players would see these and just see weird artworks the first time, come back later with it clicking. I see. Okay, wait. So this guy needs to be the opposite of these, and this guy needs to be the opposite of these. So like this, for example, would work if I knew what the eyes were. Do I have everything else right? Yeah, this guy, if this is on, these need to be on. If this is on, these need to be off. No. Yes. If this is on, and there are none of the... Yeah. What are these guys? The 2-petal flower is wrong. Oh, nar. It do be... Oh, I missed this flower right here. Ah, yes. There. Now these guys are right. No, this guy's not right now. Boom. Now that guy's not right. This has to be the opposite. Boom. Now this guy's not right. One day I'll learn how to play this game. Oh wait, this is nothing. Except the opposite of this. If I turn this being, it's at the top. My bad. It's at the top. So this guy, 2 of these. This shares 2 with this guy. So if this guy is on like this, then this guy needs to be on and like that. So now this guy is on and there are 2 on. This guy's off, there are 2 on. This guy's off. And there are 3 on. I think. Maybe. That one flower on the right side. Oh, these are also flowers. Right, with the petals. This would be on. This guy on. This guy on. If this is a 1 petal. This guy's on. This guy's on. These are on. This guy's off. These are on. This guy's off. So these are on. That seems right. Maybe on precisely one of these are on. No. No. What mechanic is the eyes? Maybe the tree's a reference? Oh, it was the 1s and 0s. I've totally forgot about that part. Wait, so the 0s meaning that that one should be off? So I need to invert my entire thing? I guess so, right? Oh god. No, how did I have it? No, I missed it. Okay, no, this is fine. These are both off. I'm guessing that's what that means anyway. And then this one should be on like this. There we go. I did it. Invert fail. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, let's do faces. All right, so there's a 3 here and here, a 3 here, a 1 here, and a 2 here? I guess. Oh, there are 1s here and here maybe as well? So let's do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. This is a 1. This is a 3. These are 1s, so this doesn't work. There we go. Did the thing. Huzzah. Okay. A 1 and a 2? Ah, and a 3. Oops. Not how that works. 1, 2. Yay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're almost there, chat. We're almost there. Okay. We got to connect. Oh, there's, okay. So there's a 2 here, a 1 here, and a 2 here. And then I need to connect this to this, which needs to be probably opposite polarity of this, right? And then how can I connect this to this? Aha. So maybe, so where's the 2? There's a 1 here and a 2 here. Ah. Fail. Oh, it's because this is disconnected. Ah. Here, and then Here? Yay! We did the thing. Okay. What's going on here? I mean, there was a thing where we had to, like, complete the path. What is even... Is this like that? Is it... Maybe this just denotes a boundary and we just have to invert what's going on here? I mean, the numbers match up. The number of, tiles that is. Or do I not have to invert it and I just have to do exactly what this is? Wait, I stopped inverting here? I don't know why I assumed I had to invert it. That doesn't really make sense, does it? It's not exactly what I've been taught so far in the game. No, I'm messing something up. I've tried just replicating the pattern. I've tried dark is dark, light is light, haven't I? I must have missed... You know, I probably missed, like, this guy on my first try. Oh my god. Alright. Or maybe, like, this guy. I missed one of these. I missed one of these bricks. No! Okay, so these guys are the lines. But then what are the... How many of them? And then I guess like these guys are diagonal lines that are white. These guys are horizontal lines that are yellow. And I'm guessing like all the other lines don't exist, right? You tried, but you failed. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. These two... This would be fine, but I need to connect this guy to these guys. I'm assuming that these are the only elements, and then there's the diamond here and the diamond here. I'm guessing that that's what's up. Maybe? Diamond here. Okay, if we connect the diamonds here... Then this works? Sounds right to me. Then we need to be able to come up with a shape. Well, I guess it wasn't right. Unless these have opposite... Ah, they do. No. No. Taking crazy pills? Maybe the locations are wrong. Maybe I'm just completely wrong about what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, they can't have the same shape. Colors can't have the same shape. And also these two can't be reflected with respect to each other. So I'm like triple wrong. But I know why I'm triple wrong. These can't be reflected with respect to each other. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's tempting, right? And then... a little bit of this. I've buggered something up. Oh, this... Well, this needs to connect to this, and it's not. So that's a big one. That's a big one. I should probably mark where I think the lines are, right? There's a diamond there, and then there's this guy here. This guy's in the corner. This guy needs to be the opposite polarity of that guy. That's an issue, so... and we can't do... And then this needs to be connected to this. But that could be an issue. Have I made an incorrect assumption? Chat, just tell me now if I've got it wrong about, like, where the lines are and what they represent. I don't want that to be part of the reason that I'm wasting so much time. Yeah, the clue's right? Alright. What if I connected this guy to this guy like so? And this guy would have to look like... Oh, it would have to look like something that it can't. Oh, maybe that's okay. Hold on, what have I done here? These areas don't look the same. Now they look the same. This guy is now... Have I done this already? Maybe I've done this already. I don't think I've done this before, have I? But then how do I get this guy? We did it! All areas completed! Aw, chat. We did it. We did it. Look, the little house is all lit up. Yay! Look at that raging bonfire. Okay. I didn't plan on doing all the sub areas before we did the middle stuff, but here we are. Here we are. Okay, these guys are off and black is on. That means that all of these guys, oh sorry, all of these guys have to be off if these guys are on, right? These guys are off for sure, right? I hope so. Ooh, it's fascinating that these guys have to be... Okay. Ah, but this guy has to be off, so that can't be part of it. These guys do have to be off, right? Okay, yeah. This guy has to be connected to 8. And then the whites have to be connected. This is an impenetrable barrier of not activated, as far as I can tell. So these has to connect via not activated path. I guess I'll do this to cut off whatever this shape is. So now I need to replicate. This needs to be off. Okay. So the question is, can I replicate this shape over here? Which I suppose I can. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. Is that the same shape? Nope. There. Now we're good. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, right. That's the reason I made this shape in the first place. Of course. This is fine. In that case, we'll just have to separate out. Okay, let's get this shape again. 1, 2, 3. So now these shapes are the same. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay. Stairway to heaven. Where do it go? Whoa. It's beautiful. Oh, now we need to place the elements to make the fixed grid solved. Ah, okay. I love that. Okay, okay. Cool. All right. In this case, they just need to be connected, right? So this one solves itself. You just put them in locations. There we go. Oh, that's really cool. Ooh, okay. So this is just gonna be like 3, 2, 1, 6, 4. Oops. There we go. Let's go down here. Ah, and the waterfall's flowing up. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Easy clap. So this one needs to be the opposite of all, and then this can fit basically anywhere, right? And then this guy, like this works for this guy, and then three, I think this works for this guy, and then this works for this guy. Oh, butts. Oh, it needs to have 4. There we go. Okay, right. Forgot how that worked for a second. Okay. What is there left to do? Have I not? Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, wow. The aesthetic is absolutely breathtaking. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Ah. There do be more puzzling, huh? Okay. Oh man. Okay. This one, either here or here could work. Let's just plop it down somewhere. We need... Okay, that's a good place for that guy. That's a good place for that guy. That's a good place for that guy. And there? Nice. Does it have to solve all of them? It do have to solve all of them. That's messed up. That's so fucked up. It's like a question mark world and understand. No. Okay, what's the difference? What are the differences? Wish I hadn't done that, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, so the only place where I see a fully active or inactive plus every time is here. So I'm confident that that's necessary. So now we need a square that's always surrounded by its opposite. So that's that guy. Now we need a place that's always got one adjacent that's the same parity, right? And then maybe we can use markings. So one adjacent that's the same parity. Ah, this one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Corner doesn't work. I've tried all of these. Obviously, this one doesn't work. Oops. This one doesn't work. 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 Ah, this one works. I think. Yeah, okay. So now one where there are always 2 that are the same. Precisely 2? No, not there. That one was close, but not quite. Two that are the same. No. Ah, that one's close too. Not quite. All right, let's go back to marking. Okay, that one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Those two don't work. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. This 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 one doesn't work. The rule that I'm using to try to figure this out might not actually work. Ah, corner. There we go. And then there's the 3 adjacent that are on. That should be easy to find. It's the center tetromino. Oh no. Oh, we just have to activate them all. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Is there anything up here, or do we just get to climb a ladder? We just get to climb a ladder. That's a staircase. You knew what I meant, chat. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. I mean, let's just throw those in there, because why wouldn't we? Well, there's a reason that maybe we shouldn't. I mean, this here's a freebie, but now it's difficult, right? To have... Ah, it's rotational, the rotational symmetry thing. Okay, awesome. Okay, but now we have to figure it, just like all the other puzzles, we have to figure out, okay. Okay, all right. Actually, I think we're shockingly close. Okay, so what are the things that are flexible here? Okay, I actually lucked out with the orange because it just works. Now the things that are flexible here. Here there are 3. So these guys are gonna have to go on locations that are like diametrically opposite on this shape, but also be in the same spot for the other. Ooh. It's gotta be either this or it's gotta be this. Okay, and now the whites. So they have to be, for example, here and here, but then we have to, there we go. We did it. Okay. All right. Okay. That's where it's kind of important to know it. I see. Okay, that's why the cable before we went back and finished the mansion wasn't okay, this is a good one. That's why it wasn't red. Ooh, really saved yourself at the last second from making a swastika, huh? Okay. Easy clap. Do markings persist between? Yes, they do. Okay. That's going to be horrible. Nah. We just have to see. Okay, we just have to take an intersection of spaces. So like there's 2. There's 2. Ooh, this one's hard. Ah, they can, right. These are freebies, but in general, they can connect. They don't always have to be paired to the same two. Okay, right. In this case, these are freebies. So that brings down the computational intensity a little. Okay. Right. It's possible that we might have to move one of those. But that's fine. Oh, there's so much space. Okay, well, okay, this is pretty limiting, right? So these are the free spaces for the first guy. And they're not allowed to have, so I can't use over there. So I can't put something here. We can immediately discredit all of the lone squares because on one of the boards, at least, they can't be connected to anything from there, right? And if we can't put something... Yeah, okay. And here, we can discredit this guy completely. Because on one of the squares, on one of the boards, it's completely cut off from the rest. Okay, I mean, tentatively, I'm tempted to put these here. But then... Or here. That doesn't work. Hold on. Here and here. Then none of the... Ooh, so... This guy can't go here. Yeah, this is like super close to working, but this doesn't work. Is it something I can adjust? I don't think so. That works and that works, but now this doesn't work. These two, if these two are up here, then they have to fit. Well, okay, hold on. No, because they have to be on the same... God damn it. Hold on. Oh, no, that's a terrible position. I was gonna say, now we can do like this, and this works. Oh, but this doesn't work. Oh, and this doesn't work now either. Butts. And we have 3 here. And there has to be 1 there, which is just patently impossible. Unless we do this. Wait. Hold on. This might not be the end of the world. These 2 work now? And the only reason that these don't work is that there's a 3rd. Okay. Holy shit. That was really something. I'm glad that we got there. That was possibly the least interactive my stream has ever been. But what's important is that we got there. And we only have the one left. Okay. Here we go. I feel like intuitively that one feels like it's probably going to be the hardest. Which is funny because I think probably those puzzles were the easiest. Maybe. Okay. So how much? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 36 total. And this is 6 by 6. So that's crucial. So they fill up the entire, all of the squares are going to be used for sure. There's definitely a much more deductive path through it, but I'm glad you made it through the jungle at the end. I tried going the deductive route, but I didn't get there. Okay, so here, because no 2 can sum to be 2, like the 2 has to go either here or here for sure, right? I mean, because the intersection of these two 2s is that, then that like totally marks that down. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's evocative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So the 7 could be here or here. If the 5 is somewhere in this area. The 5 can't be here. Hoping that we can just figure that out really quickly. Well, okay, maybe I can constrain. Maybe it makes the most sense to place the 8. Like I know that the 8. Where are the 2 regions that could have the 7? The 7 could either do that region, this region, and this region. I mean, it could also, the 7 could also not go there. But okay. Maybe let's constrain, like, where can the 8 go? So the 8 can't go into any of the places that have fewer than 8 available. So the 8 has to go here, and nothing else can go there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could go there still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could go there as well. This is 9. This is big. Okay, so the 8 can go into any of these spaces. All right. Interesting. I love these puzzles. Word. Okay, so the 1 can't go anywhere in here. This has to be the 3, because without a 2, nothing else can add up. So the 3 has to go into one of these. For sure. The 3 can't go here, so the 3 goes either here or here. It can potentially matter which the 3 goes into. Here they're part of the same space. Here they're part of the same space. By the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So since the 3 definitely goes in here, the 5 also definitely goes in here, which means the 7 definitely goes into one of these 2. And they're always part of the same space, so we can just shove the 7 in there, right? We can just shove the 7 somewhere in there. Yeah. Okay. So the 3 goes either in here or in here. If it goes in... here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're both 9. So the 6 has to go into either here or here, necessarily. Or, well, okay. What could be the 5 and the 1? So that's what I said isn't true. Oh, this could be the 1 and the 4 as well. The 5 doesn't have to go in there. Forgot about that. I suppose it's also possible that the 5 Well, no, because this has to be 7. Okay, it could be the 6 and 1 that go into here. Definitely the 3 needs to go into one of these, right? Maybe? Okay, so if the 3 is gone, then the 4 needs to go into one of these. If the 3 and the 2 can't go into one of those. Let's get... Well, okay, that's fine. We can keep those up. So I'm not positive about the 7 yet. It could be the 6 and the 1 instead of the 7. It's possible. But it's probably the 7 because otherwise the 7 doesn't fit anywhere else. So it's probably the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So because the 4 needs to go in here, the 5 definitely needs to go in here somewhere. Right? So where can the 4 go? The 4 could go here. Wait, if the 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If the 4 goes in here, 4 plus 3 is 7, and we'd need a 2, which we can't get in there. So of these 4, I guess the 4 has to go into here, right? 7 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 1 goes somewhere on this path. That's good to know. The 8 can't go here or here. The 8 also definitely can't go here. The 8 goes in one of those squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 8 doesn't go there. The 8 goes either here or here, and they're always part of the same thing, so it doesn't matter where they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So nothing else can go into here. Which is worth noting, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1. This is 9, right? 1. Oh. This is 9. So the 1 has to go somewhere in here. And it also has to go somewhere in here. So the 1 has to go into one of these. Yeah? If the 1 goes into here, the 5 also goes into there, which is possible. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If the 1 can't go into this region, the 6 has to go into this region. And the 6 can't go here, so the 6 has to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Never mind. That is a big bummer. Does that mean that I've done something wrong? I said must, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 goes here. 1 goes... Doesn't matter. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. Was that all of them? Did we do all the thing? Look at the... And then we activate. Or deactivate? Oh my goodness. Such power. What do? Oh, Chad, I know what I must do. I must return to my people. Oh my god. I love that it, like, helps you out. Achievement unlocked, black. Wow. Dude, mean. Wow, what a lovely reward for finishing the game. That was beautiful. Wow. I didn't get this? I don't know what to tell you, chat. We broke free of the prison. Is it because I did all the zones, maybe? Playtesting is probably half of my chat, right? You only get this ending if you have all the areas? Word. That's cool. Patrick Trainer! We know him. My man's Pat. Most reliable spot testers main. Secret admirer, Patrick Trainer. Diamond quality inspection. That's an important job. I just need to find the 2 secret areas I haven't found yet. Thanks for playing. That was a lovely experience. Wow. The ending is cut short with the bit with the stars going supernova in a circle. Ah, okay. Wow. Wow. Well, that was Taiji. That was a lovely game. I enjoyed that so much. It was a beautiful length too. Like the amount of content, fantastic. Absolutely ideal for me. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Well, first of all, I'm gonna thank Vander for bringing us this beautiful piece of art. I really appreciate it. The stars represent the areas you've completed. Ah, I see. Best part is the game isn't done yet.